In the heart of Kenya's Mount Kenya region, one man has walked the path from classroom to county house, from teacher to governor, and recently found himself at the center of national controversy. This is the story of Mutahi Kahiga, educator, leader, and now one of the most talked about county governors in Kenya in 2025. Introduction, net worth, and overview. By October 2025, Mutahi Kahiga's journey has spanned decades of public service. While his exact net worth isn't publicly audited, reputable profiles estimate he holds assets in the region of KS 300 to 350 million through property, investments, and allowances tied to his office. But his true value lies less in material wealth and more in influence. For over 30 years, he taught thousands of children, later became a county governor, and even earned a doctorate in education, leadership, and management in 2024. Early life, parents, siblings, education background. Mutahi Kahiga was born in Nyeri County, in a village known as Jatatiani, before his family moved to Kaganjo Police College in the early 1960s, where his father worked. He began his primary education at Kaganjo Primary School in 1965, then proceeded to St. Mary's Boys High School in Nyeri between 1973 and 1976. After secondary school, Kahiga studied at Kizii Teachers Training College, where he earned his P1 certificate in 1980, then embarked on a 32-year teaching career spanning Baringo Central and Nyeri regions. Later, he earned a bachelor's in education, University of Nairobi, 2006, a master's in education leadership in 2020, and finally a doctorate in leadership and education management from Kenya Methodist University in October 2024. Personal life, family, religion, other works. Kahiga is widely known by the nickname Mwalimu, teacher, a nod to his long career in education. He is married to Caroline Wametha, and together they have children, though public profiles keep details private. He is a devout Christian, and his faith underpins a commitment to service and education. Beyond politics, Kahiga has worked through teachers' unions and cooperative societies, including the Nyeri Teacher SACCO, and served in sports and athletics administration early in his career. Professional career. Kahiga's professional journey is unusual for a Kenyan politician. He entered politics after decades in the classroom. In 2017, he became deputy governor of Nyeri County alongside Governor Walm Gakuru. Following Gakuru's tragic death in a road accident in November 2017, Kahiga was sworn in as the fourth governor of Nyeri County on November 13, 2017. In the 2022 general elections, Kahiga was re-elected under the United Democratic Alliance, UDA, ticket and continued his agenda on education, roads, agriculture, and health in Nyeri. In October 2024, Kahiga obtained his doctorate, signaling his commitment to lifelong learning and leadership. Latest news, resignation amid backlash. In October 2025, Kahiga found himself in a national storm. Following the death of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, Kahiga made remarks during a funeral in his home village that were widely interpreted as insensitive and celebratory of Odinga's demise. Within days, the Council of Governors, COG, convened an emergency session and passed a vote of no confidence, prompting Kahiga to resign as COG vice chairperson on October 22, 2025. In a public statement, Kahiga apologized to the Odinga family, the Luo community, and all Kenyans, saying his remarks were taken out of context and that he was stepping down to take responsibility. The episode has sparked debate about ethnic tensions, freedom of speech, and the behavior expected of public office holders during national mourning. House tour and car collection. As a public servant known for modest living, Kahiga's lifestyle does not scream extravagance. He resides in Nyeri County, in a home befitting a governor, comfortable, secure, befitting his role. While exact details of vehicles are not prominently publicized, governors in Kenya typically drive fleet vehicles, such as Toyota Land Cruisers and other premium SUVs. There is no credible published list of Kahiga's personal car collection, reinforcing his image as a modest servant leader rather than a flashy minister. College career and academic growth. Kahiga's academic journey underpins his political narrative. From his P1 teacher certificate to a bachelor's, then master's, and ultimately a doctorate in 2024, his education mirrored his vocation. His doctoral focus on leadership and education management signaled his aim to merge teacherly discipline with governance leadership. His earlier years as a teacher shaped his persona, the calm Walamu, turned governor, providing him authority in education reform, which became a signature portfolio in his administration. Cause of resignation and context. Though not a cause of death, Kahiga's resignation reflects a critical turning point. At his funeral speech, his words were interpreted as undermining the legacy of the late Raila Odinga. Public backlash, political pressure, and the need for national unity forced him to step down as COG vice chairperson on October 22, 2025. This act of stepping aside is his way of accepting accountability in public service, a rare move among political leaders. Kenyans +1, closing and legacy. From a young boy in a rural classroom to Nyeri County Chief, Mutahi Kahiga's life is testimony to service, discipline, and the transformative power of education. His doctorate, his decades in teaching, and his leadership in county government show his determination to lead differently. His recent resignation underscores the complexity of Kenyan politics, identity, and public discourse. Whether seen as a misstep or a moment of reflection, it will remain a key chapter in his biography. As he continues his term as governor, Kahiga faces both challenges and opportunities to restore public trust, drive development in Nyeri, and show that leadership is about accountability. His story reminds us that in Kenya, the teacher may yet become the governor, and when the spotlight turns bright, one word can shift the tide.